First, I'd like to say good morning. Hopefully, y'all woke up, said y'all prayers, gave thanks to the man upstairs for waking y'all up another day. Yes, indeed, because we all ain't promised. And there's somebody out here that wish they was in a better situation than we were. That's facts. Now, let me get to this. Now, some of y'all ain't gonna like what I gotta say, and it is what it is. But I gotta be real with myself. Point blank, I gotta be real with myself. And like my channel was called, it's called Real Talk and Reactions with Jake. And I just gotta be real. Gotta speak it for what it is. Now, Robert says that he don't pay attention to Briana. He doesn't pay no attention to her at all. That's not true. It can't be true. It really can't be true. Because if he didn't, he wouldn't have posted that picture up of that woman wearing the same exact dress or the same exact outfit as Briana had on this weekend that just passed. Now, before I even get to talking more about that subject, okay, I am not a Briana fan, not in no way, shape, form, or fashion. But at the same token, I am not a Robert fan. I only got at Briana because of what she tried to do to Robert. Not in any way saying that he didn't trick for her. I'm not saying that, because he did. And it almost cost him everything. It really almost cost him everything. But some Briana groupie left me a comment saying that she's over him and she's moved on, so should we. First, woman, let's be clear, okay? I don't give a damn about what she says about moving on, okay? The only reason she stopped talking and throwing shots at Robert was because they went to court and it was court ordered for her not to say anything about him anymore. That's the only reason. So, correct you there. Correct you there. Now, the thing of it is okay, her talking about him and also vice versa gets them more views. The more views they get, the more money they make. Are y'all listening? Are y'all paying attention? Now, like I said, Robert says that he doesn't watch Briana at all. Y'all remember back? This is the closest to what I can remember, is when Briana and what's that dude, Janelle, tried to say that Robert was trying to take pictures of the baby or videotape they twins and things of that nature, blah, 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 blah. And then when Robert replied, he said that he don't pay no mind to her. He don't try to keep him to try to watch what she does or nothing. Which I can hear you on that. I hear you saying that, but this right here shows that you are. It's not just about you only paying attention or keep contact with her or anything to do with her is only to do with your daughter. Okay, you can say that, but this shows different. This shows different. It really shows different because there is nothing that she hasn't already did. I really do mean there is nothing that she hasn't already did that if the courts was going to take take that baby from her and give full custody to you, they would have already been did that. If that's what you wanted. And they could with what the things she's done. Okay. First, let's be clear on that. Now, second, she honestly, and I do mean honestly, hear me when I say this to y'all women, she honestly stopped talking about Robert, and the only reason is because it was court ordered. That's it. I said that already before. I just thought I had to say it again, just in case I had some Briana groupies that actually listen to me, and you know what I'm saying, just to make it understood. And this is not to throw jabs at Robert, not in no way, shape, form, or fashion. This is just to call a spade a spade. Serious business. That's what this is. It's clear, and ain't nobody trying to deny that he done moved on as well, doing his own thing, this, that, and the third. Okay, that's all clear and understandable. Okay, that's true. That's very true. Now, this is what y'all have to understand that I'm saying, and I'm just keeping it real. Hey, and like I said, it's gonna be some that dislike it, but more than not, more gonna understand what I'm saying and respect me for saying it, because it's a lot of people that don't wanna say nothing negative about it because they think it's gonna mess with their views and this, that, and the third. Okay, I don't eat off this. This is not how I eat. This is not how I feed myself. This is not how I pay my bills. So I'm gonna keep it honest with what's going on and how I see it. If, you hear what I'm saying? If it was an opportunity for him to get back with Brianna, or she changed her ways, I'll say it like that. If she changed her ways, would he get back with her? That should be the question do y'all think about. I know they're doing their own thing, this, that, third. That's understandable. Yeah. But you also have to understand everything Brianna does was taught to her by Robert. And what's clear is Robert still is paying attention to Brianna. So you have to put that in your mind to think F. Okay? Because I still, despite, I'm not even going to say mid-season, you know what I'm saying? I still believe that these women are using him to boost their influence on social media. I still, to the fullest, believe that. No if about it. I still believe that. And as he once said, he said he doesn't do things to make us happy. He do things that make him happy. In which you should, rather. In which you should, hands down. But you also should know that, okay, y'all post, you and Brianna post most of y'all life. Majority of y'all life, y'all post on social media for social media to see. And it's our job, content creators, and for the most part, people that pay attention to you and Brianna, to talk about these things. And like I said, there are a lot of them that won't even try to downplay. I'm not going to say hating on you, because it ain't hating on you, but it's calling a spade a spade. Calling a spade a spade. A lot won't talk down on you when they see clearly that that's what's being did. That's just like I'm not hating on you. I'm correcting you on the things you say. You said that you don't talk, you don't try to look at Brianna, you don't pay attention to Brianna, you don't do none of that. All I'm trying to call it is that that's BS, because this right here clearly is proving that you do. And this don't have nothing to do with your daughter at all. And I do mean nothing. Not one single thing does this have to do with your daughter. You can't say it has to do with taking pictures to go to court. None of that. This has nothing to do with your daughter. And it's clear as day, it was a shot thrown at Brianna. But I'm going to say again, like I stressed and said before, it's just all in my eyes to keep things going. Keep their name going. That's what I believe this is about. Brianna definitely needs people to keep talking about her. Robert, I'm not going to say you do. I'm not going to say you do. I'm not going to say you do at all. I'm not going to say that. But Brianna definitely does. But I digress. I digress, seriously speaking, because I don't want in no way, shape, form, or fashion that for people to think that I'm on a Briana train, because I ain't, and I ain't gonna never be on it. Not ever in my life. She's always gonna be the scum of the earth to me when it comes to a black woman. She gonna always be, and ain't gonna never be none different to her when it comes to social media. Because what she did ain't no different than what a lot of black women already do to black men. You dig? That's what she did. But gotta call it what it is. A lot of us out here are out here looking like prey anyway. That's real facts. A lot of us are out here looking like prey anyway. And all she did was take advantage of the situation that was presented to her. And even though it was a foul way, she still took advantage of it. And the only thing, like I said, if y'all been paying attention to me, that I hold against her is her trying to get him locked up. But hey, I'm up out of here, y'all. Share, like, and subscribe. And please, don't hate the messenger. Do not hate the messenger at all. Don't hate the messenger. Do not throw stones at me.